You grew up watching a lot of Hollywood films. So my next question to you will be that has any of the Hollywood films inspired any incidents in your movies? Can you recall anything that comes to the top of your mind?
He's being very respectful. The actual question would be, do you copy from Hollywood films? That was the actual question. Yes, I do. That's obvious. Most of you know that. Most of you know that. What I don't do is that I don't copy from my contemporary films. I don't copy from the films that are being made alongside with me. But look at it this way. When I was an assistant director, in my field, my colleagues, my fellow assistant directors didn't even speak English. They didn't even know. So an assistant director who watches English films look like, oh, this guy has a big knowledge of English films. This guy can speak English, and this guy watches English films. That itself was looked highly upon. And if I, in the story sitting narrations, if I narrate a scene from a Hollywood movie, then I was looked upon like, yes, this guy has a lot of creativity. So I was brought in such conditions. I was brought up in such conditions, and so morally it was not wrong for us to take from English films, because I was brought up in such conditions. And second thing is, you have watched Braveheart, the film? Yeah, Mel Gibson is my favorite director. I worshipped him. I watched the film so many times. And each and every shot of the film I know by heart. I know, and it was so much into me that somehow when I started making films, taking shots or sequences from those films didn't feel morally wrong. I never felt guilty about taking scenes from the films that I worshipped so much. They were part of me. They were part of my DNA. They were part of my flesh and blood. I felt like that. I never felt guilt. Looking at it, it looks morally wrong, taking from some English film and putting in your film. It looks, how can this guy do it? Can't this guy think on his own? Can't he create something on his own? Actually, when I look back at it, I am very confused myself. Right? Copying from something and putting it in a film is wrong. You're not supposed to do it. But truthfully, when I look at it, I don't feel guilty, because I feel, like I said, they're part of me. Then I started questioning myself. Why is this? Why I'm not feeling guilty? Then I understood, as I was reading into different books, art itself is a copy. Art is not created on its own. Art continuously develops on your predecessors, by the artists that are behind you. It is developed on their work. For centuries together, it happened that way. When I feel guilty, there are sometimes when I feel guilty is that if I take a sequence from an English film and portray it very badly in my film, I feel very bad. I shouldn't have done that. But if I develop on it, if I make betterment from the original, then I feel nice about it.